New York jailbreak law to free suspects accused of manslaughter, negligent homicide, child molestation crimes. Hello and welcome to TST. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive authentic news that you can rely on daily. New York's latest criminal justice reform plan will release suspects accused of second-degree manslaughter, criminally negligent homicide, child sex crimes, and making threats of terrorism without ever having to post bail. The state's series of bail reforms set to go into effect January 2020 will ensure that suspects accused of crimes deemed non-violent are not jailed before their trial dates and do not have to post bail. The list of crimes where suspects will be freed from prison before trial includes second-degree manslaughter, aggravated vehicular assault, third-degree assault, promoting an obscene sexual performance by a child, possessing an obscene sexual performance by a child, promoting a sexual performance by a child, failure to register as a sex offender, making terrorist threats, criminally negligent homicide, aggravated vehicular homicide. In one recent case, a suspect in Warren County, New York, was charged with second-degree manslaughter after he allegedly killed a bystander while leading police on a high-speed chase. Though the suspect is currently behind bars awaiting trial, he will be released in January when the new bail laws go into effect. Another case last week saw an accused drug dealer who allegedly caused the death of a man who overdosed on drugs sold to him by the dealer's crew, publicly thanking Governor Andrew Cuomo for signing the jailbreak legislation, the New York Daily News reported. "Cuomo for president," the accused drug dealer shouted in Spanish. Law enforcement officials have warned that if Cuomo doesn't block the jailbreak laws from taking effect, police across the state will be left continuously rearresting accused criminals and having to find suspects who fail to show up to their court dates. I've read social media posts, I've read editorials in newspapers who believe the new reforms are not that bad because they only apply to non-serious crimes. State Senator Pam Helming said last week during a press conference with law enforcement officials. Helming continued, "I challenge anyone who has the view to look at this list of crimes to read the legislation and tell me that you believe that manslaughter, aggravated vehicular homicide, and rape in the third degree are minor offenses. Tell me, how is promoting obscene sexual performance by a child a minor offense? How is that? How about arson in the third and fourth degrees? Selling controlled substances near our schools? Making terrorist threats or committing burglary and robbery in the second degree? Across the county, jailbreak legislation is helping to free thousands of accused and convicted criminals from prison. Federally, the First Step Act that was signed into law by President Trump has thus far freed about 246 offenders, nearly 60 convicted murderers and assailants, as well as almost 1,000 inmates convicted of drug crimes. Also freed by this First Step Act is Joel Francesco, a notorious former leader of the Latin Kings gang who immediately returned to a life of drugs after his release and is now accused of murder. Cuomo is simply after bringing the most disastrous apocalypse upon not just New York, but all of the US. This man simply needs to be unseated from his position right now, just out of the charge of having deliberately thought to execute such destructive legislative in New York. Let us know your thoughts and reactions in the comments down below. If you've liked this report, please share among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to Top Stories Today. Thank you for tuning in to TST. I'm David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one.